You.
Wow, I knew how to speak.
Ah! Get it together. Oh, oh, thank you. All right, yeah, I am live. Sorry, y'all. I don't know. Did y'all hear that? All right. So let me see. Do I have to go this way? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So we have our lovely. Don't worry about it. I'm about to get one, two, three. How much money I got? Two, $3, $4, 5, 6. This is expensive over here. Say now. Nice, nice. She has some nice pieces. Don't look at that one because that's gonna be gone. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, don't look at that one. Okay, this is me with the sides out. I'm her style man. But gorgeous. Don't get nervous. I'm starting to sweat. Like, started. Oh, so let me clean my camera. All right.
Okay, so hello, I'm Ajaya with Kayla Moore Closet. This is a women's and children or men boutique. I specialize in women fashion and also custom pieces. My sizes are from extra small to 2XL and 4XL, 3XL. You have to pre-order, but I don't discriminate from my plus size girlies. I love it. A little bit about me. I'm from New Jersey, Trenton, New Jersey to be exact. I've been in North Carolina for 10 years, made the first. Um, I got inspired by just wanting to make my own business from just being here in Charlotte, just seeing how a lot of black women are just successful in entrepreneurship, just paving the way for black girls like myself that come from um, rough neighborhoods. Let's just put it like that. Keep it cute.
I got you.
But yeah, so basically, just wanting to work for myself. I've been working for them people since I was about 14. So I just wanted to do something different so I can have more time with my kids, and have control of my life.
Right.
Just to be at peace. We working 9 to 5. Taking care of kids, doing school stuff. Not really having too much time for ourselves. So that's why I pave, more towards wanting to be a businesswoman.
Right.
But yes, my Instagram is Kayla Moore Closet. My website is Kayla Moore Closet. That's KLAMORR Closet, the regular way with a C. You can do custom orders. I'll always have hats on hand. If you don't see anything that you will like, you can always do custom. Also with clothing, if you know some pieces that you're trying to get and I don't have it or you can't find it, reach out to me and I can get that piece for you.
Nice, nice. Okay, period. So, what are some challenges that you have faced transitioning and becoming and going into your entrepreneurship journey?
Some challenges. The biggest one be not being too much of a people's person, as I was explaining. I'm not the person that walk up to people and just start talking first, and I always have to check my facial expression. Some people just don't approach me because my facial expression, not just thinking that I'm mean. I'm not mean. I'm just very observant, and I'm very setting boundaries with my
I get it. I feel
I gotta
you.
set boundaries. I moved away from rowdiness and everything. Like this, my peace. I'm trying to be my software
Yes.
era. So if it's working out for me to be like this.
I know. I get what
do
you're
want to
saying.
be more open. To support my business, meet more women of color like myself and like you ladies in here, to learn from and grow with if possible. And also just expand. Like I love seeing women come together to do events like this.
Well, I wouldn't know that she ain't want no people person and ain't like talking to people.
Who me?
Yeah.
It's the energy. That's the energy. I feed off of energy as well. When I walk
I know
through
what
the
you
door.
mean. Yeah, I was picking
it's-
at you.
Where
Yeah.
I'm from, girls that we come across, they might speak to us or something, but you be thinking like, oh, she trying to be funny. Like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
your outfit is nice. You will be thinking they trying to be funny. So I be having to put myself in that mind frame. If a girl hold the door open for me, she really being genuine. She ain't trying to be funny.
Yeah.
If
See?
a girl say hello to me, she ain't trying to be funny because she trying to get with my baby daddy or something. You know,
Right.
stuff like that. You know, I just have to get myself out of that mindset. Like, the people in the South are actually genuine. Yeah, you might have a few that be on that type of timing, but I don't put myself in those type of
Environments, right, with
to
them.
worry about that. So I'd be like, Jay, just speak. You know, you
Yeah.
never know who you gonna meet. So.
Yeah. I mean that's part of it too. I promise you, that's the part. That's why my husband be putting me in the forefront. And I get tired of exhausted sometimes. You know, be the
Absolutely.
politics. You know, you.
Absolutely.
The-
Yeah, I don't want to be with cattiness and all that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in nobody's drama. Like my name is hard. I like it like that. Don't nobody know me. You know, I'm gonna tell you my name today. You're gonna forget it tonight. So, I like it like that, but I want you to remember my business name.
Nice.
You know?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
I got a warm hug, so
I feel
hopefully
you.
I can grow.
Yes. Well, this is awesome. Do you do weddings and events? These is beautiful. It seems like this will be like, you know what I mean?
I will for custom pieces like socks,
Right, the little sneakers and
shoes
stuff.
like that for like wedding receptions. I have no problem with that.
Nice.
I am going to come out with a Muslim line. I am
Yes,
Muslim,
gorgeous.
So come Ramadan.
Look, okay, wait, because I would love to do something like, I don't know if I can black it out, because I know you know how it is, that with no men, like something with women so that they can come and like, you know, how does that work? Would they be respectful? Like, is that something respectful to do for them? You know, the ones that it was the hijab, or and they're able to like actually release, but they can't have any cameras or males around.
No males.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like events and things like that, they that's fine. I would like for something to be here in Charlotte like that because, again, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia is big up there, so there is a lot of events. There's always something going on. But down here during Ramadan, it's kind of hard to try to find like events that other Muslims do, unless you go to a few of the masjids. But still, it's like it's more like
sound like
as
something
big, you know. So that is something if you wanna
look. Sound like something coming on, yeah.
Ramadan is coming up.
Yes, but since
March
since that's your religion, your practice, that would be great for you if you would like that. Because I would love this. I've seen I saw a fitness gym kind of thing, and the ladies. I saw a lot of comments where the women were like, I would love to go there, but I can't. You know. So I was like, well, why can't we do something with all women?
And it's a lot. I like during Ramadan. I do see that's the time though I do see a lot of Muslim women. But other than that, you be like, dang, you ain't really no Muslims.
Yeah.
Y'all like turkey?
I feel you.
Yes, but thank you for the invite.
No, yes, pleasure.
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 And then hopefully we can do this again next. You said every
first Sunday. Okay. Yes. And I'm gonna go shopping. Since I'm on this area, I'm gonna go and let her warm up. I'm coming. All right, we're working down. Now this is gorgeous, guys. Ooh. I'm gonna take one. I'm trying to see what I got here. It's my girl. I told you, sacred girl. It's my boo thing.
All right. I am Lila. So I am gifted through my hands. Okay, God gave me the gift of, one gift of gab. I am a people person. I like to talk, but my healing comes through my hands. I love to create, and I love to teach with the things that I create. So my garden is my safe space. That's my safe haven, and everything that I create comes out of the garden. Okay, so today the focus is skincare. So we have a few products here. So this will be like, things for the face, a toner, as well as just a refresher for the skin and the face. We have a basil balm that's good for the skin and the muscles, okay, those achy, tired muscles. That's really the things that I use every day. So I love to create things I use because I know that for one, it's going to work, and for two, more people will resonate with it because it's like, I'm a mom, I'm always on my feet, I'm always on the go. So these are the things I'm grabbing every day. So I know other women will relate to that. So that was my focal point today. It's like, what's my daily skincare regimen looking like? And
So one of each.
yeah, you have it on the table. So we got the soap, for the face and the skin, and then we have a bath soak at the end of the table, and that's just like, after a long day, you want to relax and just soothe those muscles and just connect to your feminine energy. So we have a lot of feminine herbs, and I can go on and on all day about just the feminine herbs and how to implement them in every which
Let them
way.
know, girl, cause they.
Listen, when I tell you they're everywhere, like from smelling scents, smelling things can heal headaches, fatigue, confusion. Just you're confused. Yeah, go smell some lavender, some jasmine, some rose. You'll be surprised what it do for you. And like I said, the herbs they're everywhere.
What about this area here,
Like
cramps and stuff?
For cramps and things, so a lot of topical things that I would use. Castor oil is amazing for the uterus and the women organs. Putting it on your belly button. Your belly button and the soles of your feet are major points of entry for lots of medicine and energy. Another topic, another day.
I know, right?
I'm one of them. I could go all day. But let's focus what we talk about again.
Right. Yes.
Sorry, I could go on tangents.
No, I love it.
But an entry point, and that's a major entry point into your uterus, into your female organs. So think about massaging that area and healing, and you'll be surprised like what comes out of you, what release. So just connect more to your womb in that way, and rubbing like topical oils, massaging does a lot, for cramps. It just moving that stagnant energy around. So that's just one thing, and there's many others.
Nice. I love it. So, and how do you work in your garden every day?
Yeah, so the Sacred Garden Apothecary is the name of my business here. I'm in the garden every day. So from garden to medicine cabinet to table, it's like I said, it's everywhere because it has to be. It's a lifestyle. And I want to teach other women and just other people in general that the herbs and the nature, it was here first. So you have to implement it into your life, or you'll be forced to use them later when you're on your deathbed.
Oh, God.
That's all you need, and that's all you have. So I like to really push introducing medicine early as the kids. I mean, I'm putting herbs and teas in my baby's drinks, in their baths, rubbing it all on their face, putting anywhere that I can into their body so that their body starts to connect to it and build that relationship. So now that when my sons or my children, they're out with other people, they're naturally gravitating to the natural things because I'm introducing it at home. So that's where my book, the plant medicine, comes into. And I mean, everything that I've learned from baby girl, my lineage, my ancestors, my healing, because I have Trini and Haiti in my bloodline, so the magic and the healing runs deep. Yes. And so things that I've learned is in there. It's an introductory book, but it gets you started, a good footing on medicine and healing for yourself and your family.
Nice. So. Didn't you live on the land?
Yes.
She lived on the land, y'all.
I was nomadic. After high school, I just already knew corporate America. Somehow I tiptoed my way there out of survival, but I knew that it would be my forever. So I'm like, I need to find, similar to your story, I need to figure out who I am. And so I went on this journey, it led me to Hawaii. I was there on a fruit farm. I learned a lot of cool things about Hawaii, a lot of mystical things. Oh my goodness. And then it catapulted me back here because I got pregnant and I didn't want to be on an island by myself. Survival. Hello, it sent me into my healing journey.
Right.
So healing myself, healing my family, and then learning that I can extend that knowledge. So everywhere I go, I pick up knowledge and I bring it back. So I'm nomadic, and I'm just kind of like a messenger.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is the earth gives me this message, God give me these messages. Sometimes I'm like, what's going on? And the spirit be like, go grab this and do this, and I'm doing it. And so my connection starts with the land, but it's powered by God, you know. So that connection to God connects me to the healing, connects me to my purpose, and so this is just an extension of that.
Well, thank you for doing that, because all of us can go live in Hawaii on the land.
Listen. If you really want to do something, you will figure out a way. I was 19. I was 18, 19. I was young. Nobody else. Everybody around me was in a rat race and just hustling, busting. They didn't know nothing about no Hawaii. I didn't either. But I started researching things that I could do, like wanting to learn similar stuff. And I see a lot of people doing reviews on a specific farm. Then I learned about woofing. And so you guys can get into woofing as well. Woofing is like a world organization of farms, something like that. You can go all over the world and help people on their farms or help people with their businesses, and in exchange they will let you stay there on their land, and they will give you room and board and a lot of things that you'll be surprised about. There's a woofing website. There's a few different things. Like our next event, I definitely want to talk about more of that. But getting outside of your comfort zone is where it started with me. I was like, I know my people out there somewhere. They're not in my neighborhood. They're not even love my family, love you. Don't take this wrong. My family, I was that one out of my bloodline that was just like, I want to do something different. This don't feel right. I don't connect here. Black sheep energy. And so,
break the cycle.
I went to Hawaii. I stayed for a whole year. Got my flight ticket. I was connected to the people at the farm.
She told me no excuses in two sentences.
I was like, look, y'all, I'm young. I want to learn. And it was like, well, this is what you can do. Here's some things you can use to discount this. Just you have to start.
Yeah.
The notion of I want something different.
That I could do it.
I have all these things in my way, but there got to be a way, And so that's what
you made a decision to go, and you went.
Then, I've just been exploring all of my different gifts, make it. That's what I said. It's my hands, okay? It's my hands. It's my mind, everything. And so when I have those disconnect there, I can't translate it in the real world.
Right.
That happens through the 9 to 5, the artificial world.
The processed food programming.
I can't assimilate there because I'm having to rewire myself, code switch, just not be me.
Yes.
So
talk that talk loud.
This is my. This sustains me. Just if I'm not creating, I'm dead.
I feel you. I'm gonna have to get some women to sing in the choir. We're gonna have to get a choir in the back, John. Yeah.
When I say all of this is connected and it runs so deep, it's gonna go crazy because all of the podcast hooplas, clickbait, all of that stuff is slowly dying down because people with brains are realizing these things are not sustaining me. They're flash words, they're trigger words, rage bait, and then it dies down. Nothing's sustaining us.
Yes.
The things that we don't talk about is what's sustaining us, and that's what we need to talk about.
Exactly.
Get that panel. Period.
Talking another. I'm going all the way. You supposed to be. But yes, I cannot wait. I'm definitely gonna come swoop back around. I'm definitely gonna swoop back around here and get me some. Definitely gotta get this. Love this.
My holy girl.
She helped me. I'm telling you. I was like, I'm gonna die. Lala said, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
She said, everything that is meant for you is here on this earth. We'll figure it out. Now, who is this diva?
My name is Sharia. I am a licensed clinical social worker / therapist with my very own virtual private practice.
Can we see you first? Come on, don't slow down. Let's see. Don't she look good, y'all? Look. Thank you. Okay.
So I am licensed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Maryland, and Virginia. And my target population is ambitious Black millennial moms, and then Generation Z, male and female, specifically Black, who are struggling with adult transitions, feeling like they're unprepared for adulthood. But going back to ambitious millennial black moms. And the reason that I target ambitious black moms is because around the time I went into therapy, there was the Black excellence. And I think we already are conditioned and programmed to do all of the things that result in prioritizing everybody else and not ourselves. And so if you're familiar with therapy or you're not, there's this, I guess, like running joke that we typically are our own client. And that's exactly how I ended up in this, working with this population, is because I am a mom of 5, I'm a wife, I'm an only child, and I have worked 2 or more jobs for the past maybe 10 or 15 years. And unfortunately in 2017, I got sick, which kind of led me down my natural healing journey, but I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, and that's when I realized that I needed to take care of myself, because my husband is only going to have one wife, and that's me.
Right.
And
Right. Let them know. Okay. Woo.
are only going to have one mom, and that's me. So I had to take care of myself, and so I really got into natural healing. I prioritized self-care. I created a whole self-care routine, and I help other black women do the same while trying to identify their rhythm in life. I think there's a lot of talk, like Lila said,
Yes.
about like the false narratives and the things that the clickbait words like balance. And I don't believe in balance when it comes to Black excellence. I kind of don't really believe in Black excellence in the way that the social media paints the picture
Right.
of it. But there's a false narrative of balance because it indicates that you have equality amongst 2 things, work and home. And that's not realistic, because at home, there are all these responsibilities, especially if you have 1 or more children and a spouse, that you're already unequal. And then at work, you have 8 hours. At home, you typically have 4 to 6. So that balance that continues to perpetuate the pressure of Black women to be successful,
Right.
leads them into depression and anxiety, overwhelm. Unfortunately, when Black women are actually depressed, they think they're failing. And so by the time that they get to the point that they realize that they need therapy, is really it's detrimental, honestly. And the other reason behind that is because there's such a stigma of mental health. And so again, when I was talking to Lila, while I am a therapist, and I think that, and I help women improve their mental health, I don't believe that going to therapy has to be the only way to improve your mental health. So I am working with Black women to identify, again, their rhythm, but then also to identify their support, to shift the mindset around self-care. A lot of Black women feel like self-care have been conditioned intentionally or unintentionally by the aunties, the grannies, the big moms, that when you have a child or you have a husband, you put yourself first.
Yes.
And I mean, you put yourself last, and all of them come first, and they don't recognize that continues to perpetuate Black women pouring from an empty cup. That's why you have the mom who snaps because she asked you to take out the meat at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And you didn't do it.
5 o'clock and the meat's not out. Because she doesn't have anything else. And so helping Black women, 1, adjust their mindset, shift their mindset around self-care, identify boundaries that help to prioritize their self-care, identify support that helps you feel supported. I think it's a big difference between, I'm working with these moms, it's a big difference in having someone to watch your kids and then having someone who actually checks on you. Having someone to watch your kids is outsourcing. Having someone who checks on you and then realizes that they need to help you with your kids is support. So that's a big difference. And so helping them understand that, helping them to receive help, because that's another thing that the strong Black women struggle with, is we don't ask for help and we typically don't receive help. And if we do receive help, it's because we're at, our cup is, if it's not already empty, it's damn near empty. So helping them, and then lastly, helping them find their rhythm. And what that looks like is identifying the things that are important to you in life and being able to release everything else that is not. And so you talked about, really identifying yourself, after you got sick. Ooh, I got a little hot. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That perimenopause.
I know. I got you. Look, I was flashing over there. I'm glad I was behind the camera. I was like, keep going.
Okay. So you talked about,
Okay.
thank you. You
Oh, that's
talked
cute.
about- yeah, it
Girl,
is.
how much is that? I had one of them with them pants. That's what I want. That one. I don't want the, you know. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm sorry, you talked about when you got sick and what that looked like, what that journey looked like. And unfortunately, I think Black women, by the time they get to that point, they don't realize that they have an option. They typically, and that they don't have any autonomy in that process. They typically are doing what the doctor has told them they need to do, and then what their family is judging them for not doing. So being able to take your autonomy, make a decision, identify what is going to work for you, what is not going to work for you, and being comfortable releasing all of that so that you can identify that piece, prioritize it, and move forward with it. And so again, all of that is the work that I do with the Ambitious Black Moms and Gen Z, but again, my focus is the Ambitious Black Mom because that is who I am.
Right.
So that's it, really.
Ooh.
Any questions about any of that?
Nice. So when you were, I know, because how will someone, like, I guess, reach out to you? How does the process work? Is it like you're just with them for like a year? Do you give them a blueprint of like, how does it work when?
So I tell clients that while I am the clinical expert, you are the you expert. And so the journey should be the collaboration. Both of us are in this front seat, but you are driving the car and I'm telling you where to go. And so a lot of times when women come to me, they say things that are very generic, like, oh, I just want to be better, or I want to have more, or I want to do this, I want to find love, and there's no specificity in that, so we don't know where we're going. So helping them to really get a clear picture of what that looks like for them, and then giving them the resources, the tools, challenging their perspectives, opening their mindset, introducing them to different things. Because again, like Lila said, in our culture, it's very whitewashed. So they think that self-care looks like the trips and the spa days. And while those things are good, that's not what self-care has to look like. Self-care can look like getting out in the garden, sitting out there like Joey's mama.
Yes, I know.
Or it can look like, the baths with the salts, or, the car days, or, it's whatever makes you feel self-cared for. And I tell moms all the time, you have to take care of yourself like someone that you take care of.
Right.
So
yeah. So how do they know? So I'm doing, if I'm working on myself, how do I know that I'm actually
making progress?
Yes.
I think you feel it, first of all. You'll recognize it. If you're working with a therapist, well, not all therapists, but I know me. If we're working together, I'm always pointing out what progress will look like. And sometimes it's very small and meaningless. Clients don't realize it. It can be, well, I responded this way, but I've worked with you for so long that I know you typically would have cursed me. Yeah. So I'm saying, that is growth and that is progress. I'm acknowledging that. If someone is telling me like, well, I told my friend this, or I put this boundary, or I told my husband no, or something like that. Those things are progress too. It doesn't look like this big production. And those small, I tell clients, focus on 0.1% improvement every single day, because at the end of the journey, it'll be 100% improvement.
Y'all look. What's another question? Y'all hurry up, throw something at us. We testing on here, side. But yes, I can look. Your glow is crazy on this. Like, you are radiating. Like, you do have an aura. I can literally see it for real.
I have a whole
You do. I can see it like off her. It's crazy.
I have like 4 hours to myself every day.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can see you glowing. Like, how people have the, I'm seeing it now, the glow. You got that glow. You say you got that glow. I'm like, that's a real thing. It is. But thank you so much for coming out here and blessing us today. You're going to see this video all over the internet. So be ready. Like, that's me. Yep, it is. So you're going to see this thing here. But how can we reach you? How the process? They got to call you. They just show up at your door, knocking with bags.
Show up
he look like, oh no, don't up at my door.
I do have a website.
I'm just messing.
The website is www.mentalwellness, C as in cat, C as in cat, S. And there are a whole bunch of resources. It explains exactly how you move forward if you want to book an appointment if you're in the 4 states, North Carolina, South Carolina, Maryland, and Virginia. I also do, I'm on Instagram and I have a Facebook, the same handle, Mental Wellness CCS, on Instagram and on Facebook. On Instagram on Mondays, I do go live with other professionals to introduce different ways to heal because again, especially in the Black community, I don't think it has to be therapy, even though I'm a therapist. So I do go live with other professionals on how to improve your life, how to elevate, how to find your higher self, how to improve your mental health. That does not have to be therapy.
Gotcha.
And also talking about self-care that doesn't look like, that isn't just one more thing to do, especially for Black women who are ambitious.
Right. And so last question. So a woman right now, what would you say that a woman that you know needs your help is going through right now? Like, where is she at in her place right now? You like, if you're doing this, this, and that, if you're going through this and that, you need to call me.
I would say if you are second guessing yourself, if you are agitated with people that normally bring you joy, like your children or your spouse, again, if you're the person who's going off because the son didn't take the meat out the freezer or the toilet seat is still up, then that may be an indication that you are overstimulated and overwhelmed. If you are always on go, if you have excuses, if you find yourself giving yourself excuses or making excuses for why you aren't taking care of yourself, if you are this is a really big one. If you resent somebody not doing what you have done for them, that's a really big indication that you may need to go to therapy, because that's a really big indication that you don't have boundaries, healthy boundaries.
Don't laugh at me, look. Oh, you're right. Okay. It's me. Well, thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this, helping with this movement that we're doing. And you're right when you say that it's different ways of therapy. We kind of sneaking it in on people. That's what I was trying to do. This ain't therapy. And I bring a therapist to come talk. Oh, you won't go to her? I'll bring her to you.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Yes, but thank you so much for coming out. And I will put your information on the bottom. I know how to do the edits.
Okay.
Is you ready for me, lady, over here? She got everything. I'm going to get that for you, too. So keep it. All right. This is beautiful. Girl, I bet your house is tough, honey.
Let someone else say that.
Ain't
They see certain things about you on the exterior, and I've had people say, I know what your house
I know what your house looks like. I can smell it now when I walked in.
Yeah, just the vibe, just the warmth, and that's me. I love just warm and cozy environments.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about what you got going. Ooh.
My name is Joyce. I am the founder of Shea Specialty Skincare. My line here started off as body butters and oils for myself personally, just trying to deal with eczema. So I started on this journey personally and had no idea that.
Yes.
Like, sometimes I'm like, how did you end up with all of this stuff? I started with body butters and oils. My skincare line is Shea Specialties, TEAS. And that's for teas. I infuse herbs and teas into pretty much everything that I can get herbs and teas into. I'm a tea connoisseur.
I love it. Sorry, yeah. We didn't have a tea party. Look, we done found. Now we got this, and then we got the teas.
That's right.
Okay. You was in it. You was not okay.
Yeah, so I'm a student of the earth. I love nature. She is beautiful. She's powerful.
Yes,
and,
she is.
That's what I built Shea Specialties on, just being rooted in tradition. living off of herbs and healing ourselves off of herbs and just all of these natural remedies and that we have here, and we just don't. We run to the doctor.
Right. I know. Right.
My entire professional career was working in the hospital setting.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked with doctors in medicine, modern medicine, and early on I realized that I had a problem with where I was working.
Mm-hmm.
And I just saw something wasn't right. I remember I would spend time with some of the doctors just talking about medications and why, and is there anything else? And again, when you're talking to a doctor who studied modern medicine, they're not talking about this. They're not talking about herbs. They're not talking about tea. They're not, nothing holistically. Everything is, let me give you this prescription. This is what is going to fix that. And I've always had a problem with that. In all of the years working, I only worked with one doctor who I actually saw her stand and challenge pharmaceutical companies. Like, I witnessed it, and I'm like, that's the way,
right?
Because we don't question a lot. We just take it.
And
the doctor says take it, and we take it. Same thing with our skin. I suffered from eczema.
Yeah, me too.
And I didn't develop that until I was late in my, 40 years old. Went to the doctor. She's giving me all of these steroids and creams. She gave me a cream that literally peeled my skin off. It was a cosmetic cream. So it's just going through life, and just living in that world and seeing all of the things that I had a problem with it. So I just, again, started, let me try to do my own.
I love it. God, I feel like entrepreneurship is godly. I do.
It is. And I didn't know then that I would end up here. I just knew I had a problem with it. And I'm like, I'm not taking, and even myself as a patient, I questioned everything the doctor gave me. If you take this, I'm not taking that.
Right, yeah.
He's pushing the prescription, I'm pushing it back.
Right.
I'm with all due respect, I'm not taking
Yeah.
I tell you my stomach is upset, and the first thing you want to do is give me anxiety, and
I
I'm
can't
like,
stand
my
the
stomach hurts.
nauseous
Can
stuff.
we do a sonogram? Can we do and it was none of that, it was, you need to take this.
And we suffer too, a lot. Black women,
Right.
we
And
go through a lot.
of it is just diet, it's environmental, it's it's things that we can manage ourselves. And that's where I came in, again with this, just using the power of herbs and teas to just really do serious healing, real healing, healing that you don't have to be afraid of. I've been since 2017 making skincare products, and I haven't had one person tell me they had a bad reaction.
I love it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because you said that you were having skincare. You went to the doctor, but you didn't just take that as golden.
No. It hurt my skin, that was it. And my dermatologist was a woman of color. You see, so it has nothing to do with we're the skin type, you're gonna do the best for me. You're still working. And based on what you align yourself with what you do, your profession, and that's what you're gonna follow, and that's what she was following.
And a lot of them have other things in the game, I feel like. Not trying to say that nothing on this live about stuff, but if I'm getting something from over here, then I might give a prescription,
Right.
I'm gonna do it off camera. Y'all know what I'm trying to say here.
Right.
Here you go.
So again, Shea Specialties is here.
So tell me something. What's the So you said that you started off. You was having skin issues. Me too. I break out all the time. I don't know what it is. What do you recommend? Like, how did you start? What did that? Like, how did that look for you? Like trying to find something. Like, oh, this isn't working. I'm going to the doctor. I got to. I'm gonna do it myself.
Right. I just a friend of mine. She was into a lot of like natural ingredients.
That's how I be. Look.
I would go to her house and she would mix like shea butter and coconut oil together in the big jug, and that's all she was using. I'm in her house, I'm digging. So it really started from there.
Okay.
I moved to Jamaica back in 2009, just on a journey. A dream.
These journeys is sounding real nice. I need to find myself.
Yeah.
I just found today that I gotta find myself. And I've got two places.
to actually start a tea cafe, which was a special tea cafe. So it was there that I came up with this idea to really dive into incorporating teas and herbs into the products.
That was
That
smart.
didn't work out. I came back here and Shea Specialties came alive. We have a full line of body butters, infused
Nice.
body oils. I have a whole hair care collection now. Hair growth serums, herbal hair oils, hair butters, a full facial care line, facial serums and soaps and moisturizers, toners, masks. So basically, we just to be an outlet for people who are currently practicing holistic well-being and healing, and those who are just looking for an outlet. You know, a lot of people with me selling, I realize that a lot of people want different, but they don't know where to go. You know, where to go, who to trust, and we seem to question someone else's work, but we don't question what's in the stores.
I know. That's crazy.
We don't question the stores, the store-bought stuff, you know. So it's just, again, to educate people. I don't use any preservatives. No, I have one, excuse me, which is a natural preservative for the moisturizer because it's water-based. But other than that, my line is
Natural.
98% high.
But that's how. But the thing is, they add all that stuff to it to keep the shelf life.
They keep the shelf.
You know what I'm saying? So a
life,
lot of
right?
those chemicals, and they're simply just what will last
Fragrance
longer.
and, yeah, fillers and
fragrance.
just a lot of the products think they're ingredients in it that really don't have any benefits, just fillers. You know, so
And then you look into those companies and you find out a lot of stuff. At least you like people like you. You know.
yeah.
You know, you know, upstanding people. You know, you not
Right.
have nothing going on overseas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm trying to be very politically correct on this live, but y'all get what I'm trying to say.
My line is completely transparent. I don't
Good
hide
people.
anything. This is my ingredients. Everything that I use is front and center. You know, so again, to make people feel comfortable.
It's more about you,
Teach.
though. I feel like it's more about the history of it and what you have presenting, but it's about you.
Thank you. That's me. I'm Shea Specialties.
That's how it is. How can we find you? And I'm sure some people. I already know my mama on this live. So I already know she wants this turmeric over here.
She wants it.
Yeah, that's the she. I already know. So
All right.
Lord have mercy.
I am here in Charlotte.
Cash at me, girl.
I vend every Saturday at the Uptown Farmers Markets. You'll find me a lot in farmers markets.
Okay.
I'm there every Saturday. Online, you can reach me at SheaSpecialties.com, and that's specialties, TEAS.com.
Love it. All right, well, thank you, Shay.
Thank you. Shay. Everyone calls me Shay, but my name is Joyce.
Look, I said Shay. Thank you, Shay.
And I answer to it now. When people call me
did it
Shay, I'm like,
twice.
okay, I'm Shay.
Miss Joyce. I'll get a Shay Specialties. Miss Joyce, this is amazing. Thank you so much for coming out. You can see your face. I told you, all y'all finna don't be worried when y'all see scrolling, seeing some ass behind y'all. You're like, oh my God, that's me. It is. It is.
I have skincare for eczema. I just came up
Yeah,
with
and
a new.
I know. So how did
and
this
it's
work
really
with you?
nice. Yeah, I'm still just healing my eczema, managing it rather. And this has been a game changer.
All right,
Yeah,
well.
we have tamanu butter in that, which is top notch for eczema. So you might want to look at that as well for your eczema.
Well, nice. Well, thank you again.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed just sharing space with my fellow sisters and brothers, and a great Sunday afternoon spent.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And that is all our guests, all our speakers. And you guys didn't even hear my story, and I'm not going to say it again. Oh, well. We had a good time. What we're here to do is enlighten women, find our higher self, be able to talk to people, to find other ways to help us, like with depression, sadness, overwhelming, anything that you're going through as a woman. I am going to do my best to put a team together of women like we have here to help you. That's my goal. Like can't go to the doctor, you're whatever, Medicaid, counsel. We have Miss Joyce with Shea Butters. She got eczema cream. You don't need your cream. Don't worry about that. Okay, so we go over here. You having cramps, you're going through some stuff, and I don't want, I can't make it to the doctor. The only time I work 2 jobs. We have Lila here. Lila's gonna help you. She's gonna make sure you got some whatever you need. Okay? You done lost some weight, you feeling good, and you like, girl, I done did the shea butter, I done got this, now I need an outfit. We got KC. KC said, oh girl, I got this size for you. Okay? And then we got she said she got her own practice. She ain't playing with y'all. Then we got our lady. Okay? She came all the way over here. Now you go to her first before you get any of this, okay? I'm sorry. You go to her first, and she gonna tell you, go get all this stuff. Get your mind right first before you go over here shopping right now. But yes, thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. I love you. I love you. We'll be back. The next Sunday you see us, watch this. And I'm probably going to skip next Sunday and do another one so that I can get it really, really, really solid and secure and make sure I have all my team here, and we're here to help each other. And we're here to grow. We're here to be powerful. Thank you so much. We are here to love each other. We are here to vibrate high, so we know the haters is going to be coming. Y'all know. Anytime, look, she already like, girl, I was on the way up here and they was looking like, yes. I tripped over one on the way. Can you hold the basket for me now? Like, girl, it's only you in the elevator. You ain't on here though. Like, I'm telling you, so you know, when that light starts shining, you already know what's gonna happen, but you gotta fight it. Fight. And you could fight by going to see our therapist here, by coming over here to see us, by shopping, being around women who love, right? That's what it is. Being around women who love and don't hate. I hadn't felt no hate, no nothing, no animosity, no nothing in this building. Now I did try to be going through something today, but that's with a man. Ain't had nothing to do with no woman. Look at them looking. They know. They know. They terrible, terrible. Then come on. Do you? Are you listening? I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong line, girl. I thought it was on FaceTime. Disregard me.
What you want to eat, baby?
I feel better already. You said that. He didn't even say it. You said it. He said what you want to eat. I know. I'm on my way. I'm finished up here now. But no, I had a good time, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will be back. I'm going to get sponsors. It's going down. So make sure you guys, yes, it's going down. Woo!